Hey, what are we doing today?
Shopping, hiking to see waterfalls, and then swimming in the hot springs.
What are we not doing today?
Cooking, working, off-roading, driving in any sort of way. Sweating.
Sweating sounds good.
I'm tired of sweating.
Why didn't you have the air conditioner on in the Jeep? You should have been sweating.
Overheating.
Were you losing some antifreeze? What was the problem there, Rob?
Where's the others?
Hey, we didn't need air conditioning on. It's cool enough on those mountain passes. You don't need air conditioning. Nothing to do.
The car smelled like hot.
Nothing to do with the coolant boiling over.
You know,
Boiling
I had my
out.
air conditioning on all day. Did you get hot inside the Lexus yesterday? Yeah. No, not at all. No sweat, nothing, huh? Sure bought Toyota. Brayden, look at me. Which do you like better, the Lexus or the Jeep?
Be honest.
Boom.
I think the Jeep.
There you go.
The right Jeep or the...
Oh, my kids, you're just saying that.
I can't really tell.
starts.
I think
There you
that
go,
those
Hey,
are
mine
nice.
does too, eventually.
Our time in Ouray was spent seeing the sights and shopping. Elizabeth was looking for t-shirts, while I was on the hunt for a set of stickers for the mountain passes. What's the point in doing the passes if you can't get a sticker for them? There are two waterfalls worth seeing in Ouray, Cascade Falls and Box Canyon Falls. Both can be reached on the 6.5 mile Ouray Perimeter Trail or by walking through town. We elected to take the short route. Sweating was strictly forbidden, and hiking at around 8,000 feet makes it slightly more challenging. From Ouray, we split with Wes and his family. We explored around Telluride before heading south to Durango, detouring around the 416 fire.
So we separated from Rob today, and he has gone to Durango to visit with his family. And we stopped at Mesa Verde, and now we're heading to Utah. It's about 8:30. We've got about another hour and a half to get to our campsite. I have no idea what the campsite is like. It's just a coordinate that I found online that somebody stayed at and said it was pretty cool. So it'll be dark when we pull in, but if it looks cool in the morning when we get up, I'll share that with you guys. The camera's not doing this justice, but this is the most amazing sunset I have seen in quite some time.
So Wes and his family left us this morning. They headed off to Moab, and we went down to Durango. My parents flew in at about 1 o'clock from London to Denver, and they're driving down to meet us at this Airbnb. It's now 11 o'clock at night. They should have shown up a couple of hours ago. Wes just texted me telling me he's found a campground. Let's see what he's up to.
Welcome to Revere Overland.
Yeah. So we're at our campsite here. It's our first night alone on this trip. We broke off from Rob this morning. He went towards Durango to meet with his family, and we came towards Moab. We're about 10 miles south of Moab right now, and there is nothing around us in the sky. I wish that you could see how bright the stars are right now.
Where's the river valley? Right here.
What are you kids doing?
Playing.
You like our campsite?
Yes.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when the sun comes up tomorrow.
My truck is stronger now.
Good morning. It's about 6 a.m. This is day 9. We are about 10 miles south of Moab, a place called Spanish Valley. And I just wanted to give a quick pan of where we camped at last night. We rolled in about 10:30. It was pretty dark out here, so we didn't know what was or wasn't around us. And it was a when the sun came or started to rise this morning. Got to see how out in the middle of nowhere we were. It's pretty awesome. Right after the sun rose this morning, these wicked clouds started coming in. Yeah. I bet if you look all around, you'll start seeing arches everywhere. This is where we show them our pass.
While he was exploring Arches National Park, we visited another national park, Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde contains hundreds of ancient cliff dwellings that are around 1,000 years old. Cliff Palace is the largest and most famous of the dwellings, but our favourite tour was the balcony house, where you can get up close to the buildings.
We spent the day hiking at Arches National Park, and wanted to get to camp early tonight so we can get some good sleep because Rob is meeting us in Moab tomorrow. And I was looking around online for some campsites people recommended, and somebody recommended one, and I think this is the LaSalle National Forest, just outside of Moab, southeast of Moab, and it's probably about a 20-minute drive out here. So I want to show you this. A little bit of juniper trees there, a view of the mountain in the background, and off to the side we got a cliff and a view of the canyons, and what I believe is the fiery furnace area down there of Arches. I'm not sure though. We even got shade on our camper, and as the sun sets we're going to get more shade back here and in our cooking area. Should have came with us. Look at that sunset. Well, good morning. It is morning of day 10. Today is Friday. We moved down here into the valley last night because of the windstorm. And I was a little bummed at first, but man, there's no bad campsites out here. That's all there is to it. Just everywhere you look, it's just gorgeous.
My dad and I pulled into Moab around 10 AM and we immediately headed to Hell's Revenge. The steep, slick rock trails of Hell's Revenge have never-ending grip. The angles of the climbs, the blind edges, and the steep descents blew my mind. It is like nothing we have in Kentucky.
Hold on line straight right there. All the way up line. Hold on line. Keep going, keep coming, keep coming, coming down.
The Osmo that I use to film can be paired with a phone so you can see what you're videoing. Wes struggled without it.